welcome to Crafty and New. Today's video, I am bringing to you a craft kit unboxing from Annie's Kit Club. Now the Annie's Kit Club, if you're unfamiliar, is a monthly subscription where you can get any kind of craft kit that you want. When I say any kind, I mean any kind to choose from. I want to first start off by saying that this video is not sponsored. I do pay for these with my own money. And I'm just bringing you these unboxings because I actually really enjoy the subscription and I enjoy the kits that I receive. Now I am subscribed to Annie's Creative Woman Club and Annie's Farmhouse Kit Club. And like I said, these are just monthly subscriptions. You can choose to not get them each month, or you can get one or the other, or you can skip the month altogether. You're not tied into any contract, or you don't have to purchase the kit. Some of the kit clubs they offer, I'm going to put here on the screen. They have a card maker kit of the month club where they'll send you handcrafted cards, stamp blocks. I mean, when they say they send you everything you need, they send you everything you need, except for maybe just like some of the necessities like glue, you know, just some little extras you may need. They also have a crochet kit club, a charm pack club, Christmas ornament kit club. They also have one for younger kids like the Creative Girls Club. Well, they'll learn to paint, bead, stitch, scrapbook, all kinds of stuff. They send them the kits, which will give your kids something to look forward to every month. They also offer Creative Woman Kit of the Month Club, which is what I'm going to be working on today. It's one of the kits from the Creative Woman. I'm not really for sure what month this is for. I'm thinking it's for March, but I could be wrong because it doesn't really tell you like what month they sent me. Farmhouse Style Kit Club, which is another one that I'm also subscribed to. They basically send you everything you need if you're into the farmhouse style. If you are subscribed to a Farmhouse Kit Club, but you want to get like the bead kits, I mean, you could just go in to annieskitclubs.com, go into your account, switch it up, or add and delete whatever clubs you want to delete. So today we are working on Annie's Creative Woman Kit of the Month Club, and what they did is they sent me the holiday home sign. Now if you look, it came in a mailer, and then you can also see that it came with everything I'm going to need. So let's go ahead and start unboxing. Or unpackaging, I guess I should say. And it always comes with detailed, each kit will come with detailed instructions, which this is the instruction manual. Plus it'll kind of show you what it should look like when you're done. And when you open it up, it will tell you everything that's in your kit. I hope you guys can see that. And then it'll also tell you what you will need. So like I said, they'll provide everything for the actual project itself. But you'll also need painter's tape, wax paper, paper plate, glue, pencil, ruler, water bowl, paper towel, or rag. And like I said, that's stuff that most crafters probably have anyway. And then it gives you a set of helpful hints. You want to read all that before you get started. And then it'll give you step-by-step instructions on your kit. Now, I must say I sometimes deviate from what they have pictured. I mean, you can do however you want to do. They just provide the materials. It's up to you to decide how you want to design those materials. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish unpackaging everything. Looks like, yes, this is an interchangeable holiday home sign. So you're going to be able to switch out the O for whatever holiday it is. So you get all of those pieces for each holiday. And then here's some more of the holiday wood pieces that we can decorate however we want. They also sent us the paint that we need. We do not have to use this paint if you don't want to, but for today's video and unboxing, I'm going to be using everything that come in the kit. And I think the only thing that I'm going to deviate from as far as decoration is I might change up the beach ball, and I might change up, we'll just see. We'll see what we can do. So it says for step number 1, squeeze out paint onto paper plate or covered work surface, paint frame backing white, let dry, paint second coat if needed. Sometimes it helps too. I notice when I'm doing these kits is I'll just kind of put my little paper up just like that and follow along. And we'll get out our white paint tubes that they provided. Like I said, you don't have to, but you're paying for it, so why not use it, right? I will put the price of the kit in the description box below, and I'll flash it here on the screen also. And there's going to be a link in the description box below for you to click on if you want to subscribe. It is an affiliate link. If you click on it and you do subscribe to something, I will get a little bit of money, but the video in whole is not sponsored. Those are just affiliate links. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually making this for my mom and dad. And the colors that she uses is kind of like a red cedar. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix up my own paint for this to give to her. So I know I opened up the white and said we were going to kind of use what it provided, but I'm going to mix up some of my own paint since I'm giving it to my mom. So how I'm going to do that to get the color that I know my mom uses is I'm going to set this white paint aside because I'm not going to waste it. We still will use it. I'm just going to mix in some antique wax with a little bit of this Victorian red.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening.
And let's go ahead and use the paintbrushes they provided. These are actually, I really like the paintbrushes, and this is something you can reuse. You can use it over again, and you don't have to return anything. So it has the first step as just painting the frame backing white, so it looks like just the inside of the frame. But I'm also going to paint this because I want it to be all one color. But on the directions, it does have you putting some painter's tape and painting the frame black. But I don't want to do that. I just want to paint the whole thing the same color. So that's what we're going to do.
At midnight, such a wonderful delight.
This paintbrush is a little too small for me because I like to slop it on quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my big paintbrush, and we're going to use that. And we're just going to slop all this on here. There we go.
Give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be.
Now once I have some paint put on there, I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to go and wipe off some of this excess. Just like that, because I don't want it too dark. And now I'm just going to finish painting the entire project. Let's see if it says to paint the back, because I'm not sure. Okay, it doesn't say anything about painting the back, but I'm going to go ahead and paint the back because I know my mom and this will be sitting on a table. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the front and the back, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so once that's painted, the frame, we're going to let that dry, and we're going to move on to our next step, which is placing the letters on a work surface. Paint letters black, let dry. Paint a set coat if needed, set aside. I'm only going to paint, I don't want to paint these black just because of my piece is brown. So this is where that white paint comes in. I'm going to paint my letters white. Like I said, they give you the materials. It's up to you to decide how you want to use those materials. And you can see how easy that paint goes on. I don't know what kind of paint they use in those tubes, but I actually like it. So I always use it when they send it to me.
With you somehow, unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
Now, once I have that first coat on, I did notice that it did soak up the paint, so I'm going to put another coat on that and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so while our home letters are drying, we're going to go ahead and work on our cutouts. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I did not record me painting every little cutout that goes to this sign. If I did, that would make for a very long video. So I'm just going to put the picture here so that you can see all of the cutouts completely finished and how I did them. And the only one that I deviated from what the pamphlet told us to do was the circle. I just did not like the beach ball, so I just made it into a welcome sign. So here's all my cutouts painted and dried, and now we're going to move on to completing the piece. Okay, so while we're letting all of our little cutouts dry, we're going to go ahead and start attaching the letters to our board. So it tells us to mark the frame backing 1 1/4 inch from ends, and then mark the backing 1/4 inch from bottom edge.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest.
And then we're going to mark frame 1/4 inch from bottom edge. Okay, so I don't know if you can see my little marks, it's just measurements. Now we're going to apply glue to the back of letters H and E, and we're going to align the letters with the marks and press in place.
You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say.
Now we're going to mark the frame backing 3/4 inch before the E. Apply glue to the M and press in place. There's what we should have once we have everything glued down. So our next step then would be to attach the holiday cutouts. So we're going to cut the hook and loop tape, which is this right here. It comes in with your kit. So it says to cut the hook and loop tape into 1/2 inch pieces. Basically, if you're wanting to know what hook and loop tape is, it's basically Velcro, in case anybody had any questions. It's just Velcro is a name brand. It's not what the actual material is called. So we're going to take a piece and we're going to remove one of the backings. I'm going to center it between the H and the M. And now we're just going to put our hook and loop tape on all of our little cutouts. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take we're going to take it apart. I'm going to set it down on there. And what doing this way just helps to make sure each piece is going to be centered when we put it on. So then I'm just going to center that on there. Just like so. And then carefully remove it. So now I'm going to do something a little extra that's not in the instruction manual. And I'm going to make a little shelf back here so that we can put all of the cutouts that we're not using and store them back here so that we don't have to worry about losing any of them or worry about where she's going to have to store them. So to do that, I'm going to take some jumbo craft sticks. And I'm just going to cut the rounded part of these off. And I'm going to glue all 3 of these craft sticks together so that I have one thick piece of wood. If you have a thicker piece of wood, you can completely skip this step. This is just going to give me a thicker piece of wood to be able to hold all those and to be able to glue it down to the back. So I'm just going to glue all these together. Now if you have one of the Dollar Tree's little crates, you could also put that back here to hold these. Now if you're going to hang this isn't going to work, but since it's just going to be sitting on a table, this will work just fine. And then once I have all those glued together, I'm going to give me a good squirt of glue right on the edge of all those. And I'm going to glue that right down to the center of my piece, just like that. And I'm just going to hold it there until that glue sets. Now I'm going to take me another craft stick, again cut off the rounded edges. And I'm just going to cut this one in half. We're going to glue that to our three craft sticks. Hey, this is Editing Sarah, and I just wanted to jump on here and say that what I didn't explain in this is I realized that the one piece wasn't going to be strong enough for a side of this crate, so I ended up gluing 2 pieces together. So you'll actually need 2 separate craft sticks for the side pieces of this crate. And then you're just going to cut those 2 craft sticks in half, and you're going to glue those down, and those will be the sides. And what that does by adding that second craft stick, it just reinforces these sides. Sorry I didn't get to explain it in the video. I guess I just forgot to talk. But that's what I'm doing here. And if you're smarter than I am, you would have put this whole crate together before you glued it on. But this was as you go kind of craft. You know, sometimes it just hits you, an idea hits you, and you just go with it. So it might be easier for you to actually put this together and then glue it onto the back instead of gluing each individual piece on and putting it together. Anyways, I hope all that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section down below and I'll explain it to you.
That I love you.
So for this next part, you're going to need 4 craft sticks, and you're just going to cut them down to size to where they can fit properly on top of those side pieces. So you're just basically going to cut off the round pieces, and we're going to glue those to the front of this, and you're going to have 4, so it's kind of going to look like a pallet box. You can completely skip all of this if you actually have one of the Dollar Tree wooden pallet boxes that they have. That would look really cute, and all you'd have to do is hot glue it onto the back of this. But when I made this video, I did not have any, so this was the next best thing I could come up with. And you're just going to glue all that down and sand it, and that's going to make the cutout holder complete for this project. And now you're going to take 3 tower tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree, and you're going to glue those to the bottom because we added some weight to this sign when we added the pallet box. So it keeps wanting to tumble over. So all I did was just attach 3 tower tumbling blocks to the bottom of it, and it made it stand up perfectly straight. Annie's Creative Woman Kit of the Month Club, that's what this was. And they send you everything you need, and you can just do whatever you want with it. You can step-by-step directions, or you can kind of go off on your own like I did and add a few little additions. I knew Mom would be putting this on the table, so that's why I put it like a little thing on the back for her to keep all of her little cutouts. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my future uploads, and I will see you in the next video.
You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say